So pace is a very interesting thing. People tend to speak more quickly when they're excited, and their voice naturally tends to resonate much more in the cavities in their head. And when they feel sad or tired or bored, their voice tends to be a bit slower and a bit lower. So if you're making a presentation, it's really important that you're aware of what's happening with your voice. Now, if I speak quickly, it loses weight. What I'm saying loses weight. It's not so powerful. So for instance, if I say, I love you, 50 million pounds, I'm going to Paris, Rome, Peru. It doesn't really sound great, does it? Because there's not much of an emotional connection here. Whereas when I slow down, I can really connect emotionally with it. I love you. I'm going to Paris, Rome, and Peru. 50 million pounds. So notice the emphasis and the pace. So I'm emphasizing the words, I'm connecting emotionally with them, and I'm slowing down. Some of those were easier to do for me than others, because obviously when you're speaking to a camera, it's easier to focus on something like 50 million pounds. It's the easiest one as an example. So practice that more than the others perhaps, or if for instance one of the others appeals to you more, but just work on that pace and that emphasis. Notice all the muscles in your mouth, particularly in your lower jaw, because that's how we manage to emphasize. We tighten those muscles up, we slow down, we connect emotionally. And you can do it quickly once and then slowly, and just see if you can notice the difference between those and how powerful that can be. Now, if I'm making a presentation, I don't want to speak quickly the whole time, but equally, I don't want to speak slowly the whole time. If I emphasize too much, it's exhausting for my audience, and they can't possibly stay tuned in for that long. So really, variety is key here. It's about perhaps speeding up a little bit if I am excited about something, or if I do want to speed through something a little bit more quickly, and then slowing down and really connecting with the important bits. And that's what's important, the variety. So have a practice by reading through this exercise, and also perhaps when you're presenting or when you're with friends and family, and just notice what kind of an effect you have on your audience.